Radio Show 1. We begin on a cruise liner in a conference room. Two men discuss business during lunch.
Now all we have are these vacant suburbs if we continue. Pray for a slow lifeboat to China.
Not necessarily.
Oh, fuck. Who are the leaders for the moths for pipettes? We have a group of pseudo-philosophers invested in their own enlightenment to thank. Who are they? I want to know.
You got Tommy Jackson. You can identify him from his burnt hand. He's the Secretary of State's kid. Then the other leader of the group is Tyrese Wilkerson.
That gonzo-style journalist?
Yep.
Wow. What a combination. Damn.
Excuse me, Mr. Munich and Mr. Kigor. Lunch is grilled cheese and tomato soup, and my own house salad with raspberry tango dressing. May I offer any tea? Yes, I would like some.
Sounds like we're eating like we're 12 today.
Well, it's all homemade. Homemade bread, 4 cheeses too fancy to say it correctly, and everything else is from the corporate garden back on shore. Only the best, I assure.
Well, I'm sorry for my remark.
Well, would you like me to leave the teapot with you? Yes, thank you.
How can we stop this from drying up, Jack?
Well, as you know, Tony and I use the subsidized credit loans for the housing districts. If we are able to employ local resources in the building of these neighborhoods, the incentives in these already high property tax neighborhoods are big. There's also factors in state authorities in the construction. Low risk, high yield in the terms of quantity of the amount of homes we're building with local entities. It's not if the people buy these homes, it's when. This group doesn't have the means or power to stop people from acquiring mortgages, but they can delay homeowners from coming into the development with publications of our endeavors, making us lose a lot of money in the meantime. Also, we have federal law to worry about if they publish.
So how do we handle this? What happens when we don't meet the homeowner's buy-in? Do the loans reside?
No, they're in place with localized credit, and with that, the state is more involved in the process in the neighborhood than getting someone else to buy your loans.
So your suggestion is we get a schmuck real estate mogul to purchase this ghost town in his name?
Unfortunately, yes. This neighborhood still looks good on paper. We need to sell before this group says anything, though.
You can do that?
If everything continues to go as planned, the state, even if the state realizes their mistake of selling the burial ground, they'll be too invested to be sued federally themselves, and if we can cash out, we don't lose anything except the profit of us selling the homes ourselves.
We're vulnerable to morph into whatever the media perception of us will be.
That's just something we're gonna have to abide with. There's nothing we can do about that right now, or at all. We're just gonna have to wait for it to happen.
Oh my god. It's gonna be raining cats and dogs.
Can we acquire more resources to be working on this project? Or just get teams together? What?
Thank you, Jack. This alternative lifestyle needs to come to an end.
Okay.
I'm not going to sacrifice talent for toys, and I will consult the board to finalize how we go forward in this action.
Well, thank you for even considering my opinion on it. Scene 2, suburban home. A husband and wife discuss what they've just discovered. Oh my god, do you see this? It's all over the newspaper. What? What is it? It's a burial ground out by North. A burial ground? Yeah, Northland High. I just can't even believe this is a thing. I didn't even know there was a burial ground in the area. There's burial grounds around here? You sure there's burial Americans around these parts? Native Americans. Well, of course, there's like native tribes around here. You know that? I didn't know that. Yeah, there's all kinds. There was like, I'm not too keen on it. It's been a while since I've learned this in school, but
It's
yeah,
all right.
yeah,
It's
honey.
all right.
There's been tons of that.
I'm just
Tons
surprised.
of
That's
Native
all.
Americans around here. Scene
Wow.
3, an official addressment to the public. It is brought to my attention around Greensboro there have been areas of land sanctioned by the state as deemable of sale that should not have been deemable of sale. Now these include historical sites, these include burial grounds, specifically Native American burial grounds, those belonging to Wyandotte and Plain Indian descent. Now this is a complete screw up on the behalf of us, of City Council, of the zoning records we have in the township database, but how this happened is unknown. In the fact that A corporation will just try to cover it up, and a corporation would try to exploit this land. It's fearful, and precautions will have to be taken. Our steps forward now will be to redirect the land back to the historical sites, stop all zoning in the area, stop every development going on currently, and we will return the land back to it, and it'll be surveyed, and we will make it better. I mean, this is a mistake, and it needs to be corrected. Counselor,
Counselor,
a question over
Counselor,
here, Counselor.
one question over here.
Counselor, just one thing I would like to ask.
please
Let
over
us
here,
have an
Counselor.
organized discussion. Please, people, let us have an organized discussion. I'll call in one person at a time, and we will go through this thoroughly, all right? Counselor, what does this mean for surveying land of now and our public records up to date? And is there more historical sites that we don't know about, not for public display as of yet? Now, that is a question I will have to get back to you on. Scene 4, NBC News. Once a prominent development firm across America known for building affluent suburbs, the Kigor Company has recently went bankrupt due to an exposed scandal linking the company to buying historically protected land from the state. It looks like it'll be raining cats and dogs for